will kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Kramer. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take. Back. From the gun, the running back has it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Moss. Nice move to keep running. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's third down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
It's caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This drive will open from the 15. Quick pass on the fly motion. Running into the open space. A really nice run from deep in his own territory. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction Boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you see the great A&M teams, really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Holds and fires it complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
He'll toss it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Now the pitch. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for a loss.
Firing to the right, complete. Push down for the tackle.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Under fire. Using his feet to buy time. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got it behind the line. It's Henderson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Knight. That's caught. It's Singleton. Strong, firm tackle.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 20, he's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Offense lining up quickly. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this goal line defense? On 1st down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on 2nd down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
Touchdown, Auburn! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that 1st game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Kramer. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle, it's Concepcion. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Oh, better look out. Smashes through the tackle. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Moss. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Texas A&M going up tempo. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. He wants to change this route. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. It's Moss. The pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that that pitch on the option. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Back to throw, it's Knight. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
So, guys, where were you when Auburn and Texas A&M were going back and forth in that 4-overtime marathon last year?
I was glued to my TV set. Are you kidding me? That's one of the most memorable games, not just in the SEC, but in all of college football. 4 overtimes? David, if we can get half of what that game was last year, man, we are in for a fun one today.
And Jordan Hare was rocking. Auburn had so many close losses. It was finally that moment where they kind of put it together, got out to a great start, held on late, and made the plays late in the game. What a phenomenal game a year ago.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking for space. It's Moss. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, 3rd and short, I think the offense was probably expecting blitz. That's why they dialed up the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job defending the screen, setting up 4th.
They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Coming out with it, it's Kane. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Dropping back, it's Knight. Grabbed over the middle, it's Singleton. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's going to take off. Crosses the 45. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. And you see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
Incomplete and very... That one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be second down.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they've...
Turning on the Jets. Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown Tigers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it out. It's Craver. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Moss. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go with a direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now, I tell you, Auburn is known for playmakers on defense, and one guy who could have a massive impact on a turnaround is Keldrick Faulk. David, 7 sacks a year ago, could be a top 10 pick next year.
Yeah, it's just so fun. It seems like Auburn finds these guys every single year. They've always got those guys that are fast, that are athletic, that can run, and they build their defense around them, and this is a guy that they'll do it again this year, and that's why Auburn's defense is going to be good.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man downfield. It's a seam wide open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Peden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 6 over West Virginia. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Knight. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Auburn lines up quickly. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Caught close to the marker. It's Coleman. He's loose. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads it left. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
To the air, it's Knight. Here comes the heat. Intercepted deflected. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense putting points on the board. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. He looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Wide open spaces. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. And he go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's Knight. The quick out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Running back searching for a hole. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That's got to hurt if you're in the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing it?
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Looking for a big play. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There he goes. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Craven. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Reed. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Direct snap. Got the first down. Looking for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking to scramble. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let them out of the pocket there, but now forcing the 4th down, and it's decision time for this offense.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. Shoots it to the left. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some... surprised if the O-line gets called for holding. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Makes the catch. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab past the marker. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation